Am I the arsehole? For wanting to wear a suit to my sister's wedding. Throwaway account also, still new to Reddit. Backstory: I, 28, a fab, was diagnosed with a hormone disorder when I was a youngish teenager and was immediately put on hormone therapy for several years. That's meant that I developed pretty much a standard female body. Only when questioning my doctors later on did I find out that I could in fact be considered intersex. TBH, it felt like the pieces suddenly clicked. I've stopped taking medication and developed both a bit of a beard and a much deeper voice, both of which I am happy about. I am looking into the possibility to also transition genders officially. I just do not feel like I am a woman at all. Now, my sister is getting married next year and I have asked her if I could wear a suit to her wedding. At first, she was against it, but we sat down and talked, and in the end, she told me that she would be happy to have me in a suit at her wedding. Her only stipulation was that it had to be a proper three-piece, which I do in fact own already and am planning to wear. Since then, my parents found out and my mother has called repeatedly to tell me that I would be embarrassing them and that I should just keep it together, wear a ball gown for the wedding. She also accused me of making my sister's day all about myself. My parents both made a point to remind me to shave in time for the wedding. In my mind, I still think that a suit would not be the end of the world and that it suits me much better than dresses ever did. So, am I the arsehole? Edit typo fix. Thank you so much for all the comments, it's been kind of surreal. Since it's easier to address questions here, our relatives know about it and at least the ones in our generation are fine with it. I'm not doing a surprise guess how long the beard has grown since you last saw me at the wedding. I'm also never going to look like a full man. That ship has sailed too much bosom, which I am not willing to get surgically removed, too little beard to make a convincing sailor. I'll probably always look like someone in between, and that's fine by me. On that note, ever since I realized how I felt about my gender, I have also been happier and more content in my life. Not the arsehole. If I had to guess, it sounds like your parents may have concealed medical information from you when you were a teen, or else made a huge error and got you the wrong treatment. I wonder if they are embarrassed and don't want the real story coming out. Not the arsehole. Try and make sure family and friends are aware you are intersex beforehand, so the day doesn't become about you, and to allow the day to be your sister's. If your parents can't cope with your situation, I'm full of sympathy for you, but be you and hope they come to terms with that. Not the arsehole. Your sister supports you, which is all that matters. Your parents don't, which is sad. I'm assuming other relatives know, since you have a beard. Making a big reveal at her wedding since certain family members seem to be dramatic wouldn't be fair. Maybe afterwards go Elsie to North Carolina with your parents, whatever is healthier for you. Even straight women wear suits. Your sister said it was okay, that's the only permission you need. 1. Sorry your parents find it embarrassing too. The only thing embarrassing is their attitude. 3. Your sister is cool with it, so ignore your parents. 4. Not the arsehole. Not the arsehole. As long as you're not wearing white upstaging the bride or groom, dress however you want within reason, ya know. I always hated when my parents would tell me not to do something because it would embarrass them. Their embarrassment is not your responsibility. Not the arsehole. They are. Firstly, I want to point out how brave you are. I can't imagine how going through all of that must have impacted you. You're a beautiful person who deserves to feel comfortable and happy. You do you and let the haters carry on being bitter lemons. I'd be so proud of you. How you identify doesn't change who you are, and shame on your parents. They should be more supportive. Your sister is fine with it, so what's the issue? Go rock that three-piece, stay true to yourself. Not the arsehole. You asked your sister, the bride, and she agreed with your plan. Your parents' opinion is unnecessary in this case. Not the arsehole. Sounds like your parents are making it about their feelings and their shame. Not the arsehole. Your mother's opinion is irrelevant. You and your sister are the only ones who have a say in this. Wear your suit and rock a full beard if you want. Not the asshole, and it's funny how easily people are willing to give kids hormone therapy if it's to make them look more cis rather than more trans and bi. Not the asshole. There's honestly no reason that your attire for the wedding needs to be discussed with anyone other than your sister and her future spouse. Tell your mom you have it under control, are not interested in discussing it, and will be very disappointed if she chooses to make your sister's day about herself by fixating on her opinions about your gender instead of celebrating appropriately. Not the asshole. You should wear what makes you feel comfortable. End of story. It's not like you are planning to wear a white dress, then it would be different. This is just about your parents not accepting your choices. Not the asshole. You already talked it through with your sister, so your parents do not have a say in what you wear to the wedding. If you have a good relationship with your parents, you could try to talk to them about why you will be wearing a suit instead of a ball gown. Not the asshole. It's your sister's wedding, not theirs, and she's given her blessing. Rock that suit. Not the asshole. You even have your sister's support. Also, it will look so cool to be in a three-piece suit. Go for it and have fun. Not are just straight up cis women can wear suits. As long as it's in dress code formal, black tie, etc. What does it matter? Not the asshole. The only person's opinion that I think could be more important than yours is the bride's, and she's absolutely cool with it. She doesn't think you are making this about yourself. Enjoy your suit and congrats to your sister. Not the asshole. Wear what suits your gender. Also pretty sure someone with a beard in a ball gown would draw more attention than wearing a nice suit. Not the asshole. The bride gave you permission. That's all you need. Not the asshole. Wear it, and be proud. Not the asshole. Tell them you'll compromise, a ball gown and a full beard. It sounds like your sister's okay with it, and that's actually all that matters. Your parents can pound sand. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Your sister is fine with you wearing a suit and you would be comfortable in one, so go for it. Your parents will get over it. When I was married, we had a small wedding with mostly family and a few friends. I could not tell you what anyone else wore because it wasn't important. The only thing that mattered was that they were there. Enjoy the wedding and wear what you want. Do what is best for your mental health. Not the asshole. Your sister supports you fully and honestly. That's what really matters. Not the asshole. You need to do you, and frankly, your mother is terrible for trying to force you to be something you don't want to be. Not the asshole. You deserve to dress and express yourself the way that makes you the most comfortable. The bride supports you, which is fantastic. What's embarrassing is that your parents don't have your back. Also, good on you for already having a three-piece suite. Those are fantastic and look awesome on everyone regardless of gender or identity. Go rock it and be your most authentic self. I hope your parents catch up. Wow, your parents suck. Not the asshole, and your parents should take their own advice and stop trying to make the day all about them. You already had this conversation with the bride. She and the person she is marrying are the only opinions that matter. Nata, talk to your sister about how she would feel if you spent the remaining time before the wedding getting jacked and growing out your beard as long and thick as possible. Then rolling up as a dude in a dress. Mom can't say shit cause wore the dress. You feel fantastic because you got one over on her. Either way, your call. Not the asshole. I'm so sorry, but I'm also so happy you are going on the journey you're going on. I'm trans non-binary and I hope your transition journey goes really well, heart. Not the asshole. I'm a 32 years old woman and I always wear suits to weddings. I have not worn a dress since I was 15. It's just not for me. I don't even ask. I'm allowed to wear a suit. They are asking you to not be yourself. I would have a trouble with it if my daughter did that to her brother, also a fab. Not the asshole, but your parents definitely are.